Hello, everybody. I didn't realize my audio cut out that quickly, but welcome to Game 2 of HollowLogic versus Incoherent. This is a best of three. If Hollow wins, they will move on to round 3. Joining me in the commentary booth today, though, is melqwii, Oakishi, and our first-time volunteer for commentating, Flash AM. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you all?
I'm also doing well. Really excited about this matchup here. Hollow did take game one yesterday, so Inko's looking for some revenge and to keep the series going, which I selfishly am always in favor of.
If I remember correctly, it was a pretty close race yesterday, too.
Yeah, it was. Inko was on the right path, headed straight to his final piece, just didn't quite get there fast enough.
Always excited for a close race. I hope today's is as well.
I think this is going to
Yeah.
be absolutely crazy. Like these are two really strong runners here, and if we see a long seed here with the hints, I think we're in for a good one.
Yeah, agreed. And I think there's a chance that we might see Inko maybe take some risks. He's very consistent in his play though, so probably not, but maybe he pushes it if we've got some longer paths, tries to get around some of that.
That is the benefit to being up a game is you can kind of play a little bit safer and not have to take those risks.
Mhm. Yeah, I know the big thing for Hollow is it's not necessarily about beating the opponent, but it's making sure that you finish the seed, being able to get all three pieces in that 2-hour time limit. So we'll see.
He's also a very hard pusher. Like
Mhm.
he really is an aggressive player when it comes to blitz, which is kind of the opposite of what you're seeing in other of these other settings that we play around here. But he plays it very well, and as the number one seed, as you could see, he does very well.
Mhm. And we do have some ad percent going. I don't know if that was on someone's bingo card today, but congratulations. You have a square.
Unless it was Far Cry. Didn't get Far Cry this time.
I got pizza.
Wait, is ad percent actually on the bingo cards?
If not, it needs to be added.
All right. Death Star is going to make a separate bingo card that is all ad percent.
Wait, there's actually a bingo card?
Yeah, right there.
Oh my
Nightbot.
gosh.
Silver Gauntlets bingo. All right, what do we got here? Ew. Okay, I actually hate this start. Stone Start, Bolero. I mean, it's a free song, but it's not free movement by any means.
4 on power. I 5 on courage. I didn't see how many on wisdom.
15, I think it was?
15. Yep, and Lake Path to Courage.
This could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is Lake Hylia to courage?
Yes, Lake Hylia to Courage. For 15 5. Yeah, totally doable numbers. Four and five in particular are kind of nice because okay, there's not a lot of bait that's gonna be thrown in there probably, like there could be with the 15. Um, but you're also not left guessing like, all right, which zero access dungeon is my zero piece today?
Did you, by chance, did either of you see the sheet that was created to kind of it was based on 280 seeds? and it showed the breakdown of where all the items are based on the dungeons and the pathing.
I saw it posted, but I didn't take a look at it. Graveyard Path to
I
Courage.
have not seen that.
Which Hollow is probably a little mad about, honestly. I think he likes to skip Graveyard.
At least he knows not to now, though.
Yep, at least he knows not to.
Sun Song here in the windmill instantly gives you another check in the graveyard. Of course, they're gonna go and do that.
Yeah, that's nice. It also gives you information if that happens to be a path item. Gives you another path. Another step on the path, rather.
I always find it hard to ignore a gold rupee like that.
Yeah, especially right at the start, you're like, ooh, shield money. Interestingly, there was a huge rupee there in their match yesterday, and Hollow did pick it up yesterday, but not today.
Ooh.
Which I think probably is an indication of how brazen he might be.
Is that bomb bag?
I think it's a nut, actually. It's hard to tell. We can get a better look at it, maybe, from Inko's side. Bombs there would be interesting, because it's either then behind a scale for beans, or it's bomb locked, or it's long shot locked.
I like the route that Inko's doing here. You kind of work your way to the back of the graveyard, then work your way back to the front. And as we see, that Sun Song grave is nothing
Yeah,
but a blippi.
the only reason I kind of disagree with that is you're probably picking up the Bolero song. And you can't warp out of Dompe, which is why we're seeing... Oh, yeah, you can't get the... Oh, geez, brain. We're doing good.
Yeah, I didn't get much better of a look.
Yeah, having a hard time identifying that, but it is nuts or a bomb bag, and as we see nothing on Dompe race, bomb bag intensifies. But there is a song in here we can't get, another check in here we can't get, Dompe digging.
Yeah, on second look, it did kind of look like a nut. It did have the textures of it. It wasn't as smooth. Hollow's probably going to be
rude today.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's be real though. Honestly, if you end up having to get... If that is a bomb bag and you end up having to get that behind long shot, like, that's a... at minimum 2-step bomb bag, which is interesting.
In that scenario, would you just rush DC?
I think it depends on where the hook shots end up, because if they're both just kind of hanging out, like, yes, there's probably then an item in DC, but it's hard to know. Hard to know. And Hollow back walking out of here, probably going river.
He's probably going to be extra mad that he found nothing on his first dip into graveyard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, gonna check the skull hint.
Mm-hmm. Just a piece of hardened crater. Another piece of hardened crater. Sorry.
20 was Stone of Agony?
Wait, isn't that vanilla? That vanilla. Because 10's your wallet, right?
I
That
think
does
you're
sound
right.
correct.
I think 20 is your stone of agony.
Yes, it is on 20.
Okay. Is this even rando?
Inko going child while Hollow does the trip to the river, like you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I see him do this almost every single seed without fail. You might do something different if you've got a 0 or a 1 piece and you find a bomb bag, for example, but
It's great information. It's 3 checks, 3 hints. It's very strong. Most settings, this is typically what you end up doing.
yep. Yeah, I don't think Hollow likes this lower river jump very much, but fortunately that's just a bloopy.
To be honest, I don't know anybody who does. It's easily the hardest jump.
See, that's so funny because I just do the one from below, which is super easy. Not the setup, but if you don't like to see up, then yeah, that's kind of the major difference in setups. I have found. Is the answer is always no
That's
see
spirit
upping
foolish.
and river foolish.
Gotta love finding that hint in the river.
So good. That is one of those good timings. Usually it's Valley. That's an overworld foolish too. So it
Is that hammer hook, locked by hook shot?
sorry?
The last hint there. Did it say Megaton hammer is locked by hook shot?
Am I just 1,000 years behind you?
Yeah, it did say that. I just saw it as well.
Oh, I'm way ahead. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Surprise. Oak actually has the runner's streams up on the side. Is what we're gonna find out here. Ooh, a stick upgrade. Nice.
On to Hyrule Castle for some hints.
Oh, and I missed that entirely.
I think that was a duplicate of Spirit being foolish.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Ooh, getting both rupees on that first jump.
Yeah, that's always nice. Farming money. Tobias, isn't it late for you? Shouldn't you be sleeping, sir?
Richard giving us a shield.
But not the shield Hollow wants. Happy 4 a.m.
Listen, I'm a strong proponent of degen hours are the best hours. That's when I've always doing the races, so.
That's when I'm most productive is late.
Yeah, no distractions.
I am not gonna lie. I am too old. I'm not about that life anymore.
Ice
There
arrows.
many an hour and many in a year in degen hours that I spent, but not anymore. Sorry.
We still got a few years left.
I got a few years left, but Not in D-Gen hours. And Prelude here.
Nice to get early.
Songs are hard.
Songs are hard.
That's got to be on the bingo card, right?
Inco, please. Okay. We're allowed to give Inco shit about that during the interview. I am declaring it now.
Now, my question is, the Stone of Agony on 20, does that count on the bingo card for item or song as vanilla? Can we count that?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Sure does.
Honestly, even with doing the river play, Hollow's really not that far behind our trailing Inko here. I think he saved a little time with the money or with the song.
lens.
No. I was starting to think Ranch was gonna be foolish here. Just trash. Nothing.
Treasure chest game intensifies.
Yeah, I hate it. Never happy to find a lens of truth, especially in like a shorter format like this.
Yeah, I agree. I hate doing the lens checks. They're so slow.
That's why I like League. Just gives you the lens Emperor's Wind.
Just enjoy.
That's when I never find my magic till like 2 hours in and don't get to use it anyway.
That's also fair.
Oh, Hollow thinking about it. And Mido's garbage today.
I feel like Randobot has had Mido's house be garbage for everything lately. It's been weird.
Yeah. And so, like, it's not even worth opening those, because rarely do you need more than 3 hearts in this. And chews aren't in those small chests, because they're in big chests in these settings.
My favorite is when you dip into Mido's, you go do Kokiri sword check, and then you go check the hint up top and it says Kokiri Force is foolish.
Yep.
That's the best one.
Incoming foolish hint.
Could be. That's kind of what it looks like, Shannick. Little Valley Laker play here from Hollow. Makes sense. There has been nothing in
Minuet.
15 minutes.
I love this play. You've got nothing in Adult 1. You've got nothing in Child 1. This is the play for sure. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see something either in Valley or Lake here. I mean, it's what, 3 checks?
Mm-hmm. Or Open Grotto. Bottom of the well, path to wisdom.
I believe that's our first path to wisdom hint.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow's probably going to be hoping for 10 more rupees to be able to do the grotto if he finds bombs.
Mm-hmm. And I do believe we saw that Ocarina of Time is Minuet, so...
That it is. I think that's my least favorite place for Minuet to be.
Yeah, I like finding Minuet early.
I'm always so torn on the Ocarina game, especially for situations like this where it's garbage. Such a long check for just nothing.
Yep. Yeah, another check. I know Hollow skips a lot. Inko is not here. What kind of song is actually helpful here? I mean, Storm's obviously Lullaby. This seat's bad.
I think we would like to see
recovery
Lullaby
heart.
here.
Saria's unlocks Din's fire.
Uh-oh.
That's scary.
Oh no. Okay, so our unlock hints, we already saw Hook unlocks Hammer, right?
It was Hammer unlocks Hook, I'm sorry.
Hammer unlocks Hook. Okay. Hammer unlocks Hook. And now Saria's unlocks Din's. We do have a graveyard path that's yet unresolved. So Din's would make sense for that.
Song of Time.
That
Nocturne on Ravaged Village. Ew.
Not helpful at all. Vanilla Nocturne. Does that say Storms unlocks Mirror Shield? Graveyard Path to Courage.
Chat confirming Storms to Mirror.
I hate this. This is the worst. Spirit's foolish, right?
Yep.
So the only reason we would need that mirror shield is if we need what is on Light Arrow cutscene.
Oh. Sorry is.
You get a Lunker on one side and possibly Din's Fire on the other.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, Hook.
Okay. Hook shot. That's not hammer locked. That's good info, though.
Just a bloopy from Saria's.
That's a good point. Now the hammer locks our long shot here.
Yep. And it means both hook shots are required. Possibly for that bomb bag.
I think you may have cursed it from the very beginning.
Listing off the multiple ways to get access. Sacred Forest Meadow Path to Power. So currently that is Song of Time.
Anyone for GTG?
I mean, for sure. Hey, there we go.
It's about
GTG
time.
to Wisdom.
Alright, so right now we have Lake Hylia to Courage, which has given us a hook shot.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Bottom of the Well and GTG to Wisdom, and Sacred Forest Meadow to Power.
Death Mountain Trail, I think it was. Path to Wisdom. I think Hollow skipped that check, so he won't have that information yet.
I'll be back in like 1 minute. Sorry.
No problem.
Curious if Inco will go to Valley after this lake trip or not.
That would be a decent time save.
What hint was it that we got in the river?
Which one?
From going to Valley.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Is
At
it
the
a
bottom of.
duplicate?
I can't remember.
Oh, actually, I think that was the Sarias to Dins. That'll be important info if Inco skips it.
Oh, here we go. We got another ad percent. We're going to be
Okay,
seeing
got
a
it off of
hookshot.
Lake Lab.
There's the hookshot for Inco.
Tied back up in items here.
Slowly but surely, the seed is trickling each and every item. And when I mean each, I mean we just have a hookshot.
Can't forget about the lens. So important.
You're right. You're right. I mean, how with Spirit Temple foolish, how useful is that lens?
Chess game? That's
I
all I
like
got.
it. I like it. It is all we got here.
Left, 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 left.
Right.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't
Sorry,
have magic.
I'm back. Do you ever like think you hear someone walking around and you live alone and you have a minor panic attack? Because that's what just happened to me.
Yep. Although usually it's just the cat.
Yeah, everything's fine.
So Hollow's going back to an adult, and it looks like Inco's gonna go check chickens.
I mean, not a bad play, honestly, with how stingy this seed has been.
I mean, that hookshot, what does that really get you? Couple of checks in forest?
Yeah.
And I mean, that Saria's song,
Forest.
the Saria's song does unlock Din's Fire. But what does that get you? I mean,
It
the
gets
Saria's song
you.
is required.
It gets you across the bridge in Crater, but it was just a piece of heart over in the wall, so we don't care about that. Dompe digging. Did Hollow not do time of day for Dompe digging?
I don't think he went here as a child at all.
Yeah, I think he skipped Child Cack.
Interesting.
Ooh,
Oh!
iron boots.
Ew.
Alright. I guess it's Water Temple today.
It could be. I mean, if we do need that Nocturne, we logically need those irons. Could also just be GTG key logic, but less likely.
That's true. Maybe a key in the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Is Hollow making the long walk to forest?
Kind of looks like it. I mean, this isn't a bad play because at this point, it's what? Most likely Lullaby? Like, he doesn't have the information we have about Child. Oh, no, he does have Child Song. Yeah, there you go.
Or if the seed wants to troll, maybe Requiem to get your lullaby.
Mm-hmm.
And chickens is nothing.
Classic. Someday.
It's when you don't check chickens, it has something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, let's be real. That's every check in this game.
That's true.
That's true. Water is pretty tempting.
It's also a trek going all the way across.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how exactly are you approaching this if you're playing? You know, are you trying to rush that 4 and 5 quickly so you hopefully have time to get everything that you need to what we are thinking get in shadow? But right now, this is like all dungeons. It expects you to beat Fire Jabu Water. Fortunately, it is boss keysy, so you can, you know, just go straight to the bosses once you have the items to beat them. But then you have to go beat DC, you have to go beat Spirit. Not as quick.
Speaking of spirit, Troll Seed. Let's go find the song.
You're so bad, game.
That's interesting that Logic didn't go into Forest Temple in... I mean, you could get 2 checks right now.
Was that strength on the arch?
That would be interesting. Temple of Time, Paths of Wisdom! Shocking. Ew. We're shocked. We're not shocked.
I think that was a strength.
Hey, lullaby. Yay.
Okay, they are saying it's strength on the arch there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we need bombs for beans for strength.
Yep.
Or scale.
Or a scale, more likely. Or another hook shot. Our hammer and a hook shot.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of hammer.
Hey! There's hammer.
For the hook shot.
Yep. And we are going straight to fire.
This looks really good for Inko here. Already having the iron boots. Possibly going to go get the long shot here. You can just full clear... Well, not full clear, but do a decent amount of water temple here.
Without having that lullaby yet, I think you have to go get that before you go to water.
Oh, very true. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I would even go to water before finding long shot in this seed, to be totally honest.
So few checks.
Well, not only that, but it's likely that you just need to be there. Or was it hinted? Is water hinted path?
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. Crater Path of Courage. Okay, so if this is our other hook shot. Ew.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Ew. Okay. No, that's not it. It's just, it's Crater Fairy has our other hook shot. Okay, yes, I understand why you are saying the hook shot would have to be in DMC Fairy, but if that is... Oh yeah, Saria's locks Minuet, which locks are Requiem, which locks are ZL. But if that is our first bomb bag in Graveyard, then there's no reason that our hookshot can't just be anywhere hammer locked.
Yeah, and with Hollow in Graveyard during the day, probably not getting these iron boots right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, another strength. Because we know we need to beat Twin Rova. Such garbage. This is a rough seed.
Yeah, it's safe to say we're gonna see the full 2 hours here.
Yeah, I would agree. But you never know. I think it would be really hard for them to get through everything that they need to, but not impossible if the seed were a little more giving in the next, like, 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're looking at beating Spirit, likely for the lax check.
Yep. And we did have a Temple of Time path hint. It could be for the song on Prelude, but with that, Lost Woods path to wisdom. But yeah, Spirit being foolish, feels pretty clear.
Irons were on bay digging. So are we looking at 5 paths right now for wisdom? Bottom of the well, GTG, what was that? It was either DMC or DMT, Temple of Time, and Lost Woods.
I think I only saw Crater to Courage.
Okay. Yes, another reminder of foolish Spirit Temple looming over us.
Yeah, Hammer was on top of Dodongo's Cavern.
Yep.
Magic.
Oh, okay. Possibilities of where the other hookshot went could be, just went up. Chest game, anyone?
That could be our Lost Woods path to wisdom there.
IGC to wisdom. I think this is probably the longest that I have ever seen no second dungeon reward in Triforce Blitz. Just because it's not been possible. We don't even have choose.
Yeah, it's a very slow grind to get our items today.
Mm-hmm.
Inco gonna pick up their Zelda's Lullaby here.
Yep. Yes, top file. Dodongo, Zen Spirit. Getting that Temple of Time confirmation there. A little more clear that it's a strength for Inko here because it is strength 2. Hopefully. Hopefully he didn't think that was a stick or a shield or something. Yeah, hollow reversing would make a lot of sense. GTG is path.
Yeah, I think that's a strong play here. I mean, you could get a few things. You don't have explosives. You could go up left side and get 1, 2 checks.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I mean, GTG paid out nicely for him yesterday, with it being path today. You can see why he might favor that.
Yeah, you gotta be feeling like there's not much that you have skipped at this point. So where else do you go?
Yeah, and like, we know clearly he has skipped some pretty significant things. That hammer is huge.
Another big sign, big chest
Trail.
on Inco sign.
Okay, trail to wisdom, yep.
Letter.
And the
Rutos.
letter. Gross, no thank you. Be brave. Go to the Deku tree.
Time for a Tektite grotto.
Mm-hmm. Nice reverse from Hollow.
Just a red rupee.
Looked
Yeah,
like a
we
small
think
chest up there.
Wisdom is in shadow. I don't think anyone's counted out the steps, but it seems likely. And shieldless strats on 3/4 of a heart.
At this point, are you thinking, man, I wish I would have gotten that gold rupee for a shield?
Hollow definitely is not. Meanwhile, Inko's still walking across field. Any hikers in chat? I think I have a hiker, actually.
Couple grottos here.
And a duplicate Lost Woods to Wisdom.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Buy a shield. But you know what? Hollow's made it this far, #1 seed without buying a shield, so don't blame him for not buying a shield.
Definitely.
He's just
Ooh,
hoping
big
to...
chest.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That is a deep, big chest.
What was that earlier about iron boots for small key logic?
I didn't mean it. Oh, field.
Ooh. Yeah, you could tell Hollow doesn't get shields pretty often. That was a very clean Stalfos fight.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yep. Oh no. A little far forward.
Inko going into water here?
Oh, someone's actually counted this out. So shadow is hook shot, long shot, iron boots, hammer, letter, boomerang, Rudos, spear, din, Sarias, requiem, ZL, strength, magic for 15, could be more. Bombs aren't on there. We don't know for sure that bomb bag is anything in graveyard, but since we haven't seen another one.
Just a small chest behind the push block and water here.
Yeah, I don't think the Water Temple is a bad play, because you can also get the adult Lake Hylia items when you're coming out of here.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, big chest in GTG.
Oh!
And there's
power.
power. Yeah, someone in chat was just saying power and courage can both be here.
Those are some rude stingrays today.
Mm-hmm.
It's like absolutely no keys on Logic's side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of strengths available that he doesn't have.
Looks like a small chest behind the bottom of a wall.
That's because all of this is to get bombs. Yeah. Still no bow. Probably locks several keys. Hookshot was child fishing.
And the other one is locked behind hammer somewhere. Oh,
Scale. That's our bean.
that's your strength.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So that is actually our bomb bag. Just chilling. Bow could be Wanderer. There's no guarantee that bomb bag is path, but it's available now without the hook shots. Well, you need one hook shot, but not both.
Neither of them checked graveyard as child, right? So we still have the composer grave chest.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's still open.
Yep.
Which, I mean, when you're planting the bean, you're probably going to do that at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I know Hollow did Composer Grave, I just didn't think he did it as child, but I'm not sure. Let's see, how do we get that to 4? Would be... Oh, he did. Great. You need a hook shot. You need a way to get over to GTG. So if...
And a bow?
Yeah. Bombs, hammer, Epona, hookshot. Hmm.
Lab dive check here. Sadly, just a recovery heart.
Nuttin. Yeah, we need a wallet or a tunic to beat Volvagia.
Inko's about to get their scale here, too.
Yeah, so we'll probably see Inko do the same thing. I wonder if he goes and checks Crater Fairy, though, before going Child.
I don't see why he wouldn't. It is a very easy, quick check. Hammer's hinted.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this is a check that Hollow skipped. Grab the scale and just went right back to being a child to go get the bean.
Can Morpha have our courage piece? Am I counting this right? No. No. That's insane.
You say that now.
Yeah. No, it's too many. Once you factor in that you need Sarius to get Requiem to get Lullaby, it's too many.
Oh, true.
Hollow coming back to the graveyard for the bean and still not checking Dampe though for those iron boots.
I was like, I don't care. Hollow probably immediately saw this, figured out what the 15 was, and said, I can't do that in 2 hours, or I'm not gonna do that in 2 hours. Ew.
Uh-oh.
I mean, we need that, but
It is a
logically.
nut. Yeah, Hollow just skipped that. It is, in fact, a nut.
Okay. Makes sense.
But also chose not to do the Composer Grave. I mean, Serenade, that's not your path.
Yeah, we think Hollow already did it.
Oh.
Yep. And unfortunately, Dampe being time dependent means you can't just play Suns and get Dampe time, so he has to walk out.
No, we haven't found anything but the Triforce of Power in GTG on Hollow's side. So no items yet. But there is a big chest in the middle.
Yeah, Dinzer hovers in center maze with the other one being on light arrow cutscene would make a lot of sense. Inko. All right.
Did we find something to send us back into water that I missed?
No, we found nothing. I mean, yeah, SFM was Path to Power, but I don't know. I don't know that you do what Central Pillar for a small key for River Chest. Yes, Central Pillar requires Tunic.
Maybe he just likes doing Central Pillar. It is a fun check.
No. No.
I was gonna see if I could get away with that one.
I'm just speechless at that.
Morpha could have courage if Longshot is not also ZL locked. Interesting. Yeah, Central Pillar is a key.
Jax, as long as we could get Culver's afterwards, I'm down.
Oh no. Oh! Okay, everyone, get ready. A real treat here. DLC rooms. And a Tektite that will ruin your fucking life.
It's only when I don't plan for that Tektite does he ruin
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's the worst Tektite in the game. Hands down. And the scary Scarecrow.
Yeah, I never knew that Scarecrow existed up until about a week ago.
When suddenly it's popping up everywhere because it's free scarecrow. You're like, ugh. It's
one of
very
those that I'm just like,
unsettling.
why? I can't get it unless I'm already up there.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of nice in the vanilla game when you're lost and don't know where you are in Water Temple. Which key did I forget?
Oh, this room with hook shot. This is intended, and it's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. These devs were kind of sadistic. Yeah, I agree. Even hookshotting up a level is hard. Oh no, then this room. It's not even the
Room is
last
worse.
room. This room is worse. You're like, why? I mean, it's a really good puzzle, though. Let's appreciate the fact that this was a well-designed puzzle. It just sucks.
Water Temple in general is just a well-designed dungeon, and I'm sticking to that.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Just
It's
child
great
me
when you
doesn't appreciate
understand.
it. Yeah.
It's great. It's great when you know what you're doing and don't hookshot yourself into the water and then die to all of the Tektites. Oh, I'm sorry, 12-year-old Hila. Get wrecked. If you didn't learn how to swear at this game, like, I don't know. I don't know.
To be fair, child me got stuck in DC.
Oh, adult me got stuck in DC.
Child me and adult me hate this fight right here. If you don't know how to do the Deku Nuts, it's very sad.
Yep. I do the, like, shuffle to the right and backswing.
Yeah. Side hop all the way over to the other side, and then just you kind of like backpedal and side, either
Yep.
left or right, and just swing.
Yep.
Also, this is a check that Inko cannot get, but he's going to be checking it just to see if it is in fact a big chest or not.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think so, but
Okay.
it's a
It's
key.
Lucky.
Because I'm trying to think where Song of Time, like, where River Chest falls. Because River Chest is 6. Because you got your hook, you got irons, and then you still need Saria's Requiem, Lullaby. Well, that's 5. No, and
a
a
bow.
bow. But a Wanderer bow would make sense for 5.
And the Wanderer, just to make sure, that's not going to count towards any steps.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. I really want to talk about the fact that we still can't, like, oh, we can beat a dungeon now. We can beat Jabu. We can
That's
That is the
a
most
great-
exciting I've ever heard someone say we can beat Jabu.
I hate Jabu, believe me, but like again, it's an hour in and we don't have a bomb bag, we don't have a bow. Oh, we could have beat Forest an hour ago.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Out of logic, but sure.
And we have not had the traditional Jabu Foolish hint, that is correct.
We're still missing 2 foolish hints still too, right?
We have Spirit. And I think just Spirit. I might be wrong here.
And River, I believe.
Ah. You get a shield on target in the woods.
It's so interesting to me looking at these two at the trackers, and yet it's Hollow with the piece, not Inko. Why is Inko doing this and not GTG?
I mean, not having a bow.
Yeah, that's true.
No bow, no Eponas. It's not in Logic. It doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
It just so happened to work out for Hollow here. Oh, Hollow with the hammer?
Will Hollow be the one to check our Great Fairy now?
Oh, I think you gotta. Oh yeah, I don't think Inko did this wall either. Oh, it's nothing. That would be why.
I think
Was
Inko peeked it.
Was that a third IGC to Wisdom?
We saw that hint earlier on Hollow's side.
I don't believe Hollow did this diving game check, though.
No, he did. Yeah, he got the hint, jumped off the waterfall, and just went and got the bean.
Okay. Do we have all of our path hints? I think we do.
I think so.
It's a mess.
Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hollow's about to start picking up item after item here with that hammer.
Is it items you want? I don't know.
I know at least one person who's happy to see Nehru's.
Yeah, and with that, happy 1 hour, everyone. Please give our runners a follow. HollowLogic and Incoherent. Their links are in chat. My co-coms, Oakishi and Flash, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Great time
well.
so far. Our trackers today, Jenny Bees, Artificial Red, and This Isn't Baseball. Causing problems in chat. I'm kidding. I love you all. Our restreamer, Velvet. It hasn't been a happy hour. That is correct. File. We still don't have bombs or a bow, and that's pretty rough.
I mean, I think it's been a happy hour. First dungeon being water, second one being Jabu. I mean, who could have asked for anything better?
Right. I think the runners might have preferred something a little better, but...
Let's be honest,
when the runners
though.
lose, chat wins, right?
Exactly.
Yes, that's true. Who will think of chat when making decisions like getting rid of 3/4 of the skull mask? Little dudes. Alright, there's magic for Hollow.
Watching Jabu and Blitz always trips me up because I always forget that
Yeah.
you could just go over here and do it.
Yeah, no, you're not wasting any time going through here. If there's an item on Baronade, great, cool. How many steps is Jabu?
Ring is hook locked.
5? Yeah, Boomerang was on adult fishing.
Letter was Boulder of Destiny.
Yep. Which currently is hammerlocked. And then we had a scale that was also hook locked. Which you need because we still don't have bombs.
So that's 5?
I think that's 5.
And Lake Hylia is Path to Courage.
Yeah, it was a nut on Graveyard Ledge, Jax. Hollow went back, double-checked it, and didn't pick it up. SFM gave us Requiem for Lullaby, which I guess you don't need in this case because we're using scale.
And just a bloopy.
I had it down that SFM was Path to Power. Do we also see an SFM to Courage?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, that's true. Graveyard is Courage.
Graveyard is to Courage. Gave us irons.
Hollow's making the fire play here.
Yeah. I mean, finding that hammer, you're like, okay, either my hook shot's in here or I need fire. It is a song at minimum. 2 hearts though. I don't know about that. Yeah, irons don't give us anything in Jabu. That is correct. Yeah.
And no shield.
No shield, no bombs, no tunic. Reckless.
I thought that was called styling.
Hollow is for sure styling out here.
For sure.
Where are we going with this chicken?
He didn't do River yet. Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it doesn't have Serenade yet.
Okay. Just the chicken propaganda. You don't need the chicken to go upriver. Maybe Inko didn't do this. I could have sworn he read these hints, but I suppose he came from top down.
Or at least the river is foolish. Oh, right. River foolish in river.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I could have sworn Inko did all of this, but must not have written anything down. Oh. Alright, Crater Fairy is not an item, so... Well, it was an item, but it's not a good item, so sorry as it is.
Which we know is going to get us into Forest Temple. We know it unlocks Din's Fire down the line.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, did either of them actually go back to Child Goron City and do Darunia?
I don't remember seeing that.
Not yet.
No, I thought he did River as adult. Which is why he wouldn't have a bean.
Although the only option to get into... Oh, we don't need the bombs. Or
Okay.
Never mind.
Alright. Oh my god, choose! Explosives! Yeah, neither of them was entirely sure what they saw in the crate, so they bought... Oh, a bean. Oh no. This makes sense. Inko bought a bean because he can do this instead. Especially without Nocturne. Hmm. That's much farther left than I usually go for this setup, but... Alright, Hollow, gonna go into Dodongo's Cavern, which we're pretty sure has nothing, but it has a hint at least.
Or Zora's River is foolish. Wonderful.
I mean, if he's doing this, he must really think that is the bomb bag, or he really cannot tell.
Yeah.
Big chest in DC.
More
More choose.
choose. Who needs a bomb bag? Oh. Inko is like dead center. I don't know. What setup do you two use for this? Because I shuffle over until Link is like a pixel on that stupid fence.
Yeah, I personally just plant the bean.
Fair, fair.
I tried learning setup for this probably a year and a half ago, and then didn't use it for a year and forgot. So
Yeah, Jack. So I definitely line the hat up with the windmill. That is definitely a thing.
Another big chest here in DC. Is it more choose?
Yeah. I was gonna say we now have the option of finding a bomb bag in here that's like not. Well, yeah, because our strength was hammerlocked.
I mean, like that bomb bag right there.
Like that bomb bag right there. But I think our other strength is available without the hammer.
Yeah. So hook to scale. Yeah, that you don't need a hammer for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just sends us back to those iron boots.
Another big chest here.
Yeah.
Just
More
give us
bomb
all the
shoes?
explosions.
Hey, you know what we don't need? Those.
They pair
Like-
nicely with our ice arrows, though.
Yeah, yeah. The least useful arrows, unless you want to farm some money. You know, we don't have a bow to shoot them yet, but
I would love to see all 3 magic arrows before a bow.
oh,
And back to the boomerang.
yeah. I mean, okay, Inko still a little high. But farther over now. Yeah, Dodongos is required for light arrow cutscene, so like this is something that needs to be done. Yeah. So to explain what Inko is trying to do, you can throw the boomerang and get what's in the crate. But okay. But he's jumping too soon with the boomerang throw. And it's, yeah. Making for a bad time, unfortunately.
How many times do you typically attempt a trick before you just skip it? Because about 3 is my limit.
I think it depends on the trick for me. Like if it's something that I know ultimately isn't really worth, then I, maybe one and done. Especially in something like this where it's a quick format and you've got a hard time limit. I might not even attempt it if I'm not super comfortable with it. But if it's something that I want to practice to be more consistent at, I'd say a good example is the hover strat to get across the gap for Bosky Chest in water. I'll give that one a few minutes.
Okay. The back walk and
Yeah,
back
yeah,
flipping. Yeah, that's fun.
yeah. I'll give that a little bit of time.
Yeah, I have to agree with Jax. If my progression's behind it, I'm just gonna keep doing it until I get it. I remember the first time I ever did King Zora skip. It was during a race, being restreamed, and I'm sitting there watching a YouTube video because I know that I needed it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best, though. I mean, the only thing I typically pull a video up for is the Shadow Chew strat to get the statue down. That one, I've just accepted. I'm not gonna remember it.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, that guai.
Oh, I thought Inko was getting yeeted off.
There's the final arrows.
Oh.
3 magic arrows before a bow.
Is that a bingo square?
If it's not, it needs to be one.
I think all spells is one. Yeah, it's definitely Shadow.
That guai was after him till the very end.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Hollow is going to Ganon's because it is path, hoping to find a bow, maybe. It wouldn't be a path bow, it would be Wanderer, we're pretty sure, but I think that's what he's doing, is trying to get back to GTG.
It is
Dog
kind of
super
crazy.
cute baseball.
It's crazy how this bow is so elusive, because that bow really kind of opens up so much of GTG. You could possibly get the rest of your keys there.
I mean, have we talked about ice? Ice an option? Ice?
I think after getting that Rudos letter, it definitely comes into mind.
We have
You just-
Eponas or Storms in ice. One of those two,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. We know Storms is required. We know Eponas is required. Oh. Hearts. Yeah, no, I think it's gotta be Temple of Time.
The only problem is Rudo's our only bottle?
Yeah.
Currently.
But Hollow has Serenade and a scale. It's not that bad. It sucks, but it's not as bad.
If only Velvet.
Yeah, well, let's talk about where center chest needs to be in this. Because you would need 2 strengths, which potentially could be Wanderer. Bow, probably Wanderer. Bombs, probably Wanderer.
Possibly Song of Time.
There were no keys behind Song of Time. It was all
Yeah.
empty chests.
There's not one in the toilet.
We don't know that.
That, you might be right about that.
Yeah. Yeah, GTG access could be Wanderer. Like if Hammer locks both Longshot, which we know is true, and Epona's on Prelude, then it's very possible that like GTG access is actually pretty free as far as
So there is a world that middle chest could be Longshot.
there's a world where the middle chest is Courage. And Inko might have just enough equipment to get it. Because Hollow came here without irons, couldn't do toilet. So if toilet is a key, that's 1 more. Having silvers, 4 more checks. There
The
is
bomb
a
for the
world.
Demos.
Unfortunately, Ruff, Stone of Agony is on 20.
But it could be neighbors.
Did we not see Neighbors?
We found Neyrus.
Oh no.
It could just be Choose. That's probably the worst part about Choose in big chests is when Choose are in the center of GTG and you've done everything else.
It hurts so much.
And you're like, no. Why? Why have I done this? Alright, come
Wallet for a
on.
tunic. Ooh.
Come on, push block room. Have a bow for us to finish this.
This is gonna be a rough central pillar. He's not gonna have the time.
Yeah. Oh, 1 key.
Oh, I'm all for
Yes,
Greg in a big
Greg.
chest. Let's do it.
Actually, can we just get like a special chest for Greg?
Oh.
Dins.
Okay. I mean, we knew it was somewhere. Oh, 3 keys. We know of at least 1 more.
It was Saria's locked Dins, not Hammer. And Inko's about to get their Triforce of power.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it's enough keys, though.
I guess in the best case scenario, it could be enough keys if there is 2 keys on the left side and toilet also has a key.
Oh, that's not a key.
And if there's a key up top.
Yeah. All right, there's power for Inko. That is not a key. I thought it was. And Inko's gonna do toilet.
Let's go.
I mean, I don't think you have a choice at this point. You're trying to win here.
Ouch. Death to a lizard.
Oh no. All right. Yeah, Inko's gonna try and get a... Okay,
That's
one
at
key
least
there. So we need 3 more.
One in B. Is that another one?
Yeah,
On the
so if
left?
toilet's a key.
Toilet and BMOS or one up top?
But yeah, Hollow couldn't even do BMOS.
I think this has got to be the most intense GTG I've ever seen.
I know, I'm like, I can't look away right now because, like, I mean, we were talking about this earlier. Inko has to win this, obviously, to force a game 3. Everyone is secretly hoping for that because we want more Triforce Blitz. Not because we have favorites or anything. But it's really interesting how thorough Inko plays normally and is continued to play today. And if this is in fact courage in the center, it might pay out. Whereas Hollow was very aggressive in ways that like make total sense for the format. But we'll just have to see.
We're just all hoping that toilet's a key.
Toilet's a bad check.
2 small chests and spirit trial.
If you're new to the community and have been confused every time we've said toilet, apologies. This is what we're referring to. The swirling water room of shit. Inko's like, maybe I don't. Maybe I see
Those
how
clams
many
were
keys.
rude.
Oh, and we don't even have storms for the fairy.
We just hoping for a key in this chest
Yep.
up top.
Oh,
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
big chest.
no.
There's hovers.
Hold
Hovers and another
on.
big.
Oh.
K-sword.
Oh, okay. K-sword's interesting.
That might be an immediate dip over to Child to do Deku for Hollow.
Mm-hmm. Do we have a potential path slingshot? No? Maybe?
It was in Crater.
Creator was to courage.
Uh-oh.
Irons is path to courage. Inko.
I'm actually curious, what is Inko doing here?
I think he's forgetting that he has Serenade.
Is this treasure chest game?
Bumchi bowling possibility as well.
Yeah,
No money,
Bumchi
though.
Bowling. Yeah, probably farming the chains quick. Din's check in water to. Oh, that would be disgusting. If the torches in here had a bow.
Logically, Din's locked. Oof.
Or the piece. I mean,
Oh, that would be so good.
Inko also farming these pots for some health. Oh no, Inko, please. Can't.
I think that's one of the most interesting things about Triforce Blitz is trying to route things around being such low health for most of the seed.
Right. There are no boss keys in Triforce Blitz, actually. It's boss keysy. So, we don't care about the boss keys. Alright, well, let's see what Deku has in store for us and what this Din's Locked check has for us.
If this is something, it's so big-brained.
Did Inko happen to save in GTG and not save since? So, like, he can just reset back into GTG.
Oh my gosh.
Wow! Inko takes the lead.
That's so good.
That's disgusting. I love it.
That tells us our bow is pretty deep somewhere.
Din's magic, Iron's hook, ZL. And Longshot can't be ZL locks, yeah. Alright. Inko's like, I'm gonna... Hey, a slingshot.
We might not see Bo until they dip Shadow.
Hook, Saria, Requiem, Din, ZL. So, magic, probably Wanderer. Or there's a bow available that we just haven't found. Yeah, we knew that the strengths didn't lock each other so far. Yeah, you just need to be able to get across Wasteland to get that ZL without the Requiem to knock out Saria's and Requiem too. Yeah, hovers were in Ganon's.
Hovers, Kokiri Sword. I believe that's all that we could have checked.
Yeah, both were sitting in Water Trial.
Yeah.
Spirit Trial was dead. I think Forest Trial was dead.
Yeah, Eppona's on Prelude makes a lot of sense.
looks like Hollow's gonna go check out the K-Sword chest.
Yeah. I was starting to think that maybe being an hour and a half in, Hollow is starting to second guess a lot of the checks that he's skipped until now. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Child Goron City. Mirror Shield is in bottom of the well.
Now the good question
Safety
here
fairy.
is if Inko goes Deku or Fire after this.
Yeah.
Or if anybody wants to go Ice.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
always
sure.
I always like to rush Ice, and then I find out there was nothing helpful there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might actually be a Fire play on Inko's side. He grabbed the Fairy.
Yeah, it's... Fire is interesting because Inko says, okay, I have 2 pieces, down a game, I have a half hour to beat Fire and Water, doesn't have long shot, doesn't have a tunic or a wallet to put Fire in Logic. We know it's somewhere. We know it has to be somewhere. Has to go beat Dodongos. Doesn't have Choose or Bombig. Very unappealing. Another reason why Fire is unappealing. So I wouldn't be too surprised if Inko either goes back to GTG just because, you know what, he knows there's a big chest in there. Or goes Ice.
Could
Looking
be a
like
DC.
Fire.
Let's go. We got Fire.
Long shot is somewhere. There's no reason it can't just be on Volvagia. Oh, no. Storms is not on Burning Cack.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get a conversation with a Goron for a moment.
Nope, we are not freeing the Gorons today. We do not have time for that. Alright, I think this is Hollow turning in the letter to go Ice. Needs a bottle.
Now, with only 24 minutes left, does he go Jabu?
Hollow doesn't have Boomerang.
Oh, yeah, he
Oh.
did skip that check. I was on adult fishing.
Yeah. Wait, Lake was Path to Courage?
It was Path to Courage, yes.
Oh, the scale. Wait, no.
We have
Like for
Scale
hook.
and Hook Shot and Boomerang there.
Oh, yeah, the hook shot. Thank you. It's like, what? Bow could be on Lax. The funny thing about Bow is it's not explicitly required for any of these dungeons that we have to get into. And Fairy. I have only made this mistake once, but if you die to Volvagia damage and use your fairy, it doesn't reset your heat timer. You have to die to the heat timer.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've made that mistake too, and I just never learned from it.
I've just fairly recently noticed that when you get revived by the fairy, you're still kind of on fire, so you lose that quarter of a heart.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. We got a nice Volvagia dead.
Fire snake, go bye-bye. Alright, come on. Long shot right here. Just chilling.
Hollow is going to Spirit.
He's got enough bones to turn into a long shot.
Yeah, finally 4 hearts for Hollow. Thinking about fire. You know.
Now, does he go back into fire to try and find that long shot, or does he just assume that it's the song here?
Mm,
I think with 21 minutes left, you just have to go for
yeah,
what you can actually get to, right?
get in a dungeon, yep. Find out what your
That's a
song
skip,
is.
bro?
Yeah.
Oh, we're learning things today.
Yeah, I also thought Hollow had planted that bean.
Oh, it's Storms.
Oh. Okay, so long shot in bottom of the well? I mean,
Alright, we're gonna see Mirror Shield.
trail. So Storm's Grottos, Kokiri Forest, trail. River is foolish, so we're not going there.
Long shot could still be behind a ZL check in bottom of the well.
This is also kind of risky for Inko. There's no bombs on his end. No bomb shoes, no bombs.
Oh yeah, that could have been a key. Alright, get your guesses in.
The time has come.
Oh, I'm out.
We have a right. And another right. So baseball and red are in. And a left. Baseball is in. And a right. Oh, baseball. Baseball. Oh, no.
So close.
Dang. So close.
Goron sword.
I mean, Big Stabby's nice, but not so much here. All right, where does Hollow go next? Back to GTG with Strength 2? Oh, this fairy. Sure. Yes, yes.
Ooh, big chest in the water.
I think the big chest can be Mirror Shield, but it can't be Long Shot, if I understood the everything earlier.
Why would that
Another
be?
big chest.
I think... How is bottom of the well this stacked?
Because we haven't found anything.
So GTG was path to wisdom. So Dins is for wisdom. I think it just means that Dins and a bow ultimately cancel each other out for that piece. I think it's
There's another
iron.
fairy.
Maybe after this we'll see toilet again.
Yeah, could be. There could be bombs here, yeah. Imagine all of this is just for a bow!
Oh.
Alright, Inko's going back to GTG, right? So that's not locked behind Dins. So yeah, I think that our 5 is Saria's Requiem ZL Hook Irons. Right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hollow knows it's here too. They're both like, it was water yesterday.
See, even more big chests here.
Yeah. Bountiful of the
Oh
well.
my.
Jeez. Alright, just beat Volvagia. I suppose you started with Bolero and Hammer was right there above DC. Like... This is definitely one of those seeds where you're like, you're thinking, if this was a qual, alright, there's Mirror Shield. Yeah, exactly, Shannock. The bow is Wanderer. Oh, Hollow staring at it.
He just knows.
He knows.
Does he not
What
have
will this
dins?
be?
No.
Does not.
Didn't
Oh,
have strength
no.
to.
Another bow.
Boo. Alright, well, bow, definitely Wanderer. Yeah, in case you were wondering if the bow could be a path, it's not. Jeez. How? How is there this much stuff left?
Just in case you didn't get those irons, you could go do water now.
Yeah. What chat is explaining. So, even if Hollow were to find a second piece, there is no tie here. Inko got the second piece first, and so that would be the tiebreaker. The exception being, if time expires and no one has found a piece yet, it goes into sudden death. So, again, still no tie, but there's an exception to the 2-hour time limit in that case.
Yeah, so right now, Hollow doesn't know that Inko has 2 pieces and Hollow only has 1. So the only way Hollow would be able to win this is by finding the next 2 pieces before Inko finds his third.
Yep. Which... I hate to say it's not happening, because I don't like calling races early, but this is one of those cases where it is literally impossible to get into Shadow in the next 12 minutes.
Well, Hollow's managed to do the entire seed without a shield. I'll believe in anything.
Are we going back for the graveyard ledge with that boomerang?
I hope not. Just let it go, Inko. It's fine. Let it
We are.
go.
Oh no.
I mean, I get it. I get it. If you truly believe that this is your bomb bag and that it's path, yeah, peek again. Oh, Inko,
That's
it's
a
a
nut.
nut. It's definitely a nut. And no, Inko. Inko, please.
Inko knows that he's got the 2 pieces. He's fine.
Inko
He's
does
just
not know
practicing.
that he's fine.
He's clearly turned this into a practice seed.
Yeah, this is Inko. This was asked previously, like, what happens if you just forfeit because there we go. Not
Nut
even a nut
confirmation.
grade. Not even a nut grade. Yep, first try. Alright, child spirit. Anyway, like, what if you know you're done? You know that you cannot possibly get to your last piece in the amount of time you have left. Inko seems to be like, alright, I'll do what I can. Yeah, you go make a sandwich, go get some Burger King. The true updated BK mode. You just go get some Burger King until your match finishes.
Use the bathroom, hydrate.
Oh, absolutely not, Shannick. Sometimes there is just, it's that kind of seed. Yeah, do some online shopping.
I think that boomerang trick counts as putting on a show.
That was one of my... I don't know if that was a small key or not, but Inko doesn't
was
care,
not.
so... It was a weekly. Someone forfeited while on Restream and just proceeded to do a bunch of glitches on Restream. We just have to keep reiterating, this is not allowed. Please don't do this. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Inko can go into Spirit, do what he can while time expires. Hollow doesn't have enough health to be going into fire, so it kind of looks like he's thinking ice for his get in dungeon time here. Oh? Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought
Bombs?
that was it.
I thought he was getting that for sure. There we go. Yeah, the rock fell. Yep.
I was curious what he was doing there. It seemed like he wasn't 100% sure.
The log will know. Yeah, the spoiler logs are unlocked pretty quickly after this is done, so we'll be able to take a peek, get some of our answers. I am most curious where Longshot ended up.
It could still be in fire in the first 2 checks with the hammer.
Yeah, it could still be in fire, could be in trail storms would make a lot of sense. We might see that from Inko here before.
Hollow
Kinda looks
finally
like-
grabbing that second strength to go back to GTG as well.
Yep. Yeah, Longshot being on Light Arrow cutscene, probably the only option left. Inko might be going to do DC with just Choose and Hammer here. One step closer.
You're gonna find all the explosives here, too.
Yep. Saving before doing Choose strats, just in case. I don't know why, but doing it from the left side always looks easier. I know it's lies, but...
We made it look easier.
Yep, one down.
That
2
looked
down.
pretty easy.
Nice. Does Inko go up and find that bomb bag? Nope.
That's fair.
Inko's like, I'm gonna get as close to Shadow as I can.
Is this a GTG dip back again for Hollow?
Yeah. And finding that Din's, I don't know. I don't know if Hollow has quite enough time to find Din's and get back to water. But maybe. Yeah, Hollow could decide to do the toilet check. But he knows that there's a path item in here that he doesn't have. I keep forgetting we haven't seen this room.
You've come in here so many times, you just assume by this time in the seed that you've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Not a key.
I'm so curious what this chest is in GTG.
I think the point is it doesn't really matter. I don't think it can be anything, like, it's probably Furor's Wind. Or more Choose. It's definitely more Choose. The log will tell us. And it will be Choose.
If it's Choose, I hope it's the 5-pack.
It will definitely be the 5-pack of Choose. Think Inko was about to panic a little there, wasn't sure what was on King Dodongo. It's pretty quickly. I don't know exactly how many minutes, but there was not a key in the hammer-locked chest.
There's the Dins.
Yeah, so we'll see what Hollow does.
he go straight to water? Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. You've got Path Irons, Saria's path that ultimately led to ZL. Yeah, so Hollow will make it to this piece. It won't be fast enough. Inko will be taking this match, but I assume Inko's gonna finish up in spirit here. We'll see where Hollow decides to go for the last couple minutes.
This is all a good thing, though. This does mean we do get a match 3. More content.
It does, yes. Imagine Hollow finds the third piece.
I would definitely
Alright.
take a lot at this point.
I can hear Hollow saying, "Why is that there?" I can hear it. I'm not watching his stream, but I know that's what he's saying.
I'd say 30 more minutes we would have been able to see a third piece here, but
Oh, I mean, looking at where Inko is, I mean, I suppose it depends where it is in Shadow. And where our long shot is. Long shot, please. Oh, Inko never found the fire arrows.
that was in CAC Redead Grotto.
Yeah. Imagine long shot on Shadow 2.
Oh,
Inko
that's
gonna...
just mean.
That would be just mean. Alright. Time to see a couple more chests in our foolish spirit temple here. Inko's literally just trying to find the keys to finish this.
Betting on one key.
Yep. I thought we did have Ganon's double path, but I was probably mistaken. I thought we
just
saw
have
Yeah,
a-
3.
Cannon's was only one path.
Wisdom.
Alright, GG's!
GG's.
We will have a game 3, and we'll see if both of our runners will be joining us. $40K, Red. Wow. Well, just a chance to win it back during game 3.
I'll take that. Thank you very much, Red. I didn't bet.
Yeah. Longshot is confirmed on Lax. Thank you, everyone, for pulling up the log for us.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Hello, Hollow. GG's.
GG's.
GG.
Hi.
How you doing?
GG, Inko.
GG.
That was a seed.
Oh,
Yeah, I just want to commend both of you for making it out of the first 30 minutes of that seed, because there was nothing. It was giving you absolutely nothing to work with.
I didn't have explosives for an hour and 53 minutes.
Oh yeah, that was me. I got mine earlier than that because I got the hammer off the top of Dodongo's cavern. And I'm like, I'm just looking for a bow. Dodongo's has got density. Sure.
Yeah, we did see 2 bows on Inko's side in bottom of the well.
Okay.
And the
I
Mirror
never.
Shield, of course, to do Foolish Spirit Temple for what I assume is long shot on Lax first Shadow.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm aware of where it is, but I've spent the past 45 minutes. I think y'all been watching, maybe longer, just digging around trying to find a bow so I could get the piece out of water that I know has been there for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
That's what the Din's Fire is for.
Yeah, I got that about 155 area.
Yeah, no, I went to water early and did everything I could do and did not get rewarded and went, shit, I need a bow or Din's.
That's exactly what I did. I thought Dins was going to be much deeper in the seed. So catching it in GTG, I'm like, wait. Oh, at least I can go get that piece. But like at that point, I'm like, it's already over. It's already done. Either Inko got the second piece a little while ago, or because I got power really early because I just randomly face checked it in GTG. I'm not 100% sure how that worked out.
Because the long shot is available without a Pono, which means it's just the 3 songs for ZL and then a hook shot. Yes, you can do all of that crap for long shot without going to GTG.
Oh no, I'm well aware. It's more the matter of I'm trying to figure out because I know ZL has to lock either or has to lock both opponents in long shot is what it comes down to. I think it's just that I did not have that at all solved. I'm just kind of like I'm just gonna go GTG because its path. It could be something important and just happened to face check into power at like 40 minutes and felt good. I'm like, oh cool.
Yeah, I also failed Child Shooting twice and then failed the song at Malum like 4 times in a row. And then also failed the crate in Graveyard about 17,000 times for Nut.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Anko. I normally try not to focus on this or call this kind of thing out in interviews, but Prelude. 4 times. Prelude.
I know, right?
I was like, nope, I'm giving myself permission to give Inko shit about this. Oh.
So it expected us to get all 5 meds other than light just to get the last piece. That's a fun one game. That was funny, really.
Game's got jokes.
A game does have jokes. What was on Lax, actually? Because now their spoiler logs up and I have to know.
Long shot.
Long shot.
Yeah.
It had to be. That's the only thing that could have been there.
Yeah, I thought. After catching the boomerang, I was pretty sure that's what it was going to be, and just, ugh.
I mean, you see a path mirror shield with Foolish Spirit, and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
only one option.
Yeah,
I
and we
mean,
had a third bow was in forest vanilla.
I even said if it's in forest, I swear I'm going to be so mad. It looks like you couldn't get to it without a bow, though.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Oh no, you could kill Phantom Ganon, basement chest, and then well chest. 3 keys. I could have gotten that bow.
Mm.
Or I could have just gone to Path Well and hoped to find a bomb bag and also the mirror shield and also a bow.
I mean, that requires me to, I'm assuming, kill Volvagia.
Yes.
Which I hadn't gotten to because, again, I'm like, I wrote off the 15 step around the hour 15 mark. I'm like, okay, if I find this bow really quick and I can get the piece out of water, then I'll start pushing back towards the 15 step. But I'm like, I've got to find the bow. So I abandoned trying to do those things to try and find the bow. And
I got my second piece at like an hour 30, and I'm like, I may as well try this, even though it's never happening.
Oh,
yeah.
it was.
I'm not that far away. I was like just early Spirit as my last dungeon before getting the. I did DC, I did Fire, so I do the rest of Spirit, and then I pick up the long shot, and then I do Morpha, and then I do, I guess, half of Shadow.
Yeah, falling spikes. It's not awful.
Yeah, you were much closer to getting into Shadow than I thought either of you would end up being, Inko.
But like you sort of
Yeah.
add up the time, and there's just no way. Just like I may as well
Yeah.
try.
Well, that was all I wanted to highlight. Any other thoughts, feelings, comments, questions, concerns, complaints from either of you?
Seed was gross.
I'm
I
sure it was
mean,
great for
I
viewer
got nothing
value.
better to say. Huh?
It was honestly, Inko, when you bailed out of GTG and you were like, I'm going to water, and we're like, what's Inko doing? Then we're like, oh, this
Secretly
is an
praying that isn't a bomb
option.
bag on the crate.
Yeah.
I
We're
never
like,
got a
all
good
right.
look at it. I looked 3 times and I never got the yellow part of the nut.
Oh my god, I did the exact same thing. I thought it was a bomb bag for, and then as I was going to plant a bean, I'm like, wait. I forgot all about Dompe. Because I hate Dompe, apparently. I just forgot he existed. Went out, played Suns, came back in, I'm like,
Oh.
oh, it's Iron Boots. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, getting the graveyard is path to courage early. Dipping into graveyard and getting absolutely nothing must have just been infuriating.
Oh, felt great. I always skip graveyard, and this just reinforces I don't care if I get your path for it. I'm skipping it every time.
I was convinced it was going to be storms on the song, and then it wasn't. I'm like,
Oh, same.
well,
I rushed there as child. I literally picked up ZL, and instead of going for graveyard, I went for child to go to graveyard so I could get storms and go well. And when it was Serenade, I'm like, huh, what do?
What's that doing here?
I just had to blue screen from like, wait. Oh, what do I do now? If I'm not doing this, what do I do instead?
you're going to Water Temple with no bow and no explosives and no hovers and no long shot.
Oh, felt great. Felt great.
I'll say it was fun to watch. And also, Hollow, thank you for doing the entire seed without a shield. You have reinstored
Always.
faith.
Always.
Team no buy shield.
Uh-huh.
Team buy a shield, forget to
I
equip
picked
it.
one up at some point.
You picked up Mirror Shield,
Yeah.
right?
I picked up a Hylian shield somewhere too. I don't remember where it was.
Target in the woods.
Yeah, Target in the
Okay.
Woods.
But yeah, no, it came to a point when I was just digging around for hearts. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can do fire eventually, because I wasn't opening small chests early, because I never do, and got to the point where it's like I actually might need to start, and then still didn't get any.
I picked a fairy out of Ganon just so I could do Volvagia.
I only got a bottle empty around the hour and a half mark, and that's when I was already in let's dig around for bow mode. Oh, anyway, game 3 should be fun, right?
Yeah, we'll have to do this again, and I'm sure it'll be somehow worse than this.
Oh, I hope not.
I've got to say, I'm looking forward to it. You guys played an insane match today. It was so fun to watch. Thank you both.
Yeah, thank you both. Give our runners a follow. Once again, HollowLogic, Incoherent, thank you both. This was a great match. Looking forward to game 3. Thanks for joining us for an interview as well. I think our tracker links are in chat as well. Jenny B's Artificial Red and This Isn't Baseball, give them a follow. Velvet, our restreamer today. And my co-coms, Oakishi, and Flash. How was your first time?
It was fun. I really enjoyed not having to be playing in the terrible seed. I'll be honest. It was fun to watch.
And thank
There
you,
was
melqwii, because it was also my first time. And thank you for carrying the two of
Really?
us. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm glad both of you joined us. And of course, chat, thank you for being here. And I will turn it over to Velvet then.